Study for 20 years, work for 40 years, retire for 5, maybe 10, then you die. That's the blueprint. No one announces it like that. But that's the system almost everyone follows. And the crazy part? Most people never question it. They just drift into it. School, job, bills, responsibilities, repeat day after day, year after year, until one day they look back and realize they were busy the whole time, but never really free. Now pause for a second. If someone showed you that timeline as a contract before you were born, would you sign it? Really think about that, because that's exactly what most people are living, without ever making a conscious decision. And here's where it gets uncomfortable. Deep down, you already know this. That's why something in you reacts when you hear it. It's not just information, it's recognition. You feel it in your chest, that quiet voice saying, "This can't be it." But most people silence that voice. They distract themselves. They normalize the routine. They convince themselves this is just how life works. Wake up, work, repeat, wait for the weekend, wait for the holiday, wait for retirement. Always waiting, waiting for life to start. Later. But later turns into years, and years turn into decades. And suddenly, there's no time left to live differently. Here's the truth they don't emphasize enough. That path is common, but it's not mandatory. It's not a law of nature. It's just the most accepted version of life. Your grandparents followed it because they had limited options. You don't. You're living in a time where information is everywhere. You can learn high-income skills for free. You can build something online from nothing. You can create income streams that don't depend on a single paycheck. From your phone, from your room, from anywhere. That's not theory anymore. People are doing it every day. But here's the catch. Access doesn't change anything. Action does. And that's where most people fail. They watch videos like this. They feel motivated for a moment. They agree with everything being said. And then they go right back to the same routine. Because change is uncomfortable. Because thinking differently is easy. But living differently requires risk. So they stay where it's familiar, even if it slowly drains them. But you didn't just hear this. You felt it. Maybe it made you uncomfortable. Maybe it made you anxious. Maybe it made you question everything. Good. That discomfort is clarity. It means you're aware. And awareness is where everything starts. Because once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it. Now you have a choice. You can go back to sleep like everyone else. Or you can use that feeling as fuel to learn, to build, to experiment, to fail, to try again, to create a life that actually feels like yours, not one that was handed to you by default. Because anything is possible, but not if you keep living on autopilot. So don't just accept what's given. Decide what you want and start moving toward it. Even if it's messy, even if it's slow, just don't stand still. Because the real risk isn't failing. It's waking up one day and realizing you never even tried. So here's the question I want you to answer honestly. If you already know this path isn't for you, what's actually stopping you from walking away from it?